Okay, we are running our application. Smart budget can be track the customers spending or investment, and it can connect the customer's bank and take the statement. And we use the Plaid for the integration. Actually, I made the meeting with the Plaid team. Otherwise, they send me email. We can close your account. And me, Nancy, and Drella worked together with this project. Here is Nancy right now here. Drella didn't join today, but Drella helped us. This is the login page, and we have to use with login for the demo. That username user_eva_user at good. Because of them, Plaid is so sensitive information, it didn't allow the all username. In the other hand, the Plaid allowed, for example, user_eva_user, and I get that username from the Plaid documentation. Password, we can give any password, but we have to use user_eva_user, and but the Superbase integration is allowed to add like email, and I pass the Plaid user_eva_user, and let's write our password. We sign it in. After that, we can come to connect. You see, we have the option here, but we use the Plaid. I am selecting I use that animation actually for the React. The React giving the too much very options actually. And successfully we connected the bank. And I put some notification. However, when we come to home, and we got the all bank information in the home page. This is the investment and the spending info here. We see the recommendations for the investment, and here this is the emulator because I'm not using my finger. Sometimes I'm not fetching. I'm sorry for this. However, we have the three options here: the saving, recommendations, overview, and we can come to transactions. And when we going to down, oops, okay, we didn't fetch yet, but it's taking time sometimes. Because I can run this application with my iOS device too. This is the Expo advantage actually. We are creating the app with Expo, and Expo can be giving the option with iOS and Android. Actually, this is the big advantage because before we have to write another code, right? The iOS and Android. Okay, I am in the transaction button. Come on, emulator. We are at the presentation. Cool. See, and our transactions here, and categorize like the renting, monthly salary, etc., etc. But this is the point. When I am going to down, the application going down, okay. But when I going to up, okay. Oh my God. Yeah, you see, when I going up, the filter is coming. This is the important thing for the user experience, because user can come to down after once to put the filter, they don't have to going to all the way the up. That reason. For example, I can write here, if I can write here, for example, I just write the GR. Groceries is come to here. You see, just groceries. And then, oh my God, I added too much transaction. It's giving the trouble. However, I am going to add button. Let's reload the app. Before the presentation, the application works well actually, guys. It happens sometimes when I am making the presentation, the app didn't work smoothly. Okay, let's refresh. And this is the Plaid, so sensitive information. I have to use the same IP. For example, my teammate trying to run this application and the same username, it didn't work because I saved the IP address to my computer. I think it fixed it. Let's see. Actually, in this time, we can use our iOS device too. I think right now it's working. Yes. I am running the application in my iOS device right now. Oh, iOS is better. Nancy, are you here?
I'm here.
Perfect. And I wanna show the something to my iOS device. It's actually in the iOS very well. I need the Mac device. Perfect. I'm at the add button. For example, I will add the freelance. I added that information and it can become to, oh, it's this is our database, guys. Our investment account is updating, but on the emulator, I didn't show everything. I need the Mac actually. Perfect. Let's when the application, I hope it will works well. It's taking time when they adding the transaction, especially on the emulator, but iOS didn't have any issue. If I have the Mac, I can show the all transaction is smoothly, but me and our team not have any Mac, and our college didn't giving rent the any Mac. But the main thing, app works well. The important thing is connection the bank. And first time I tried to use the React and React library actually for the mobile application. I love it actually. And I was showed that animation the which I am working at the startup company, and they love it. They will implement like this. And for example, that grabs so many options for the grabs, and we can use the background image here. I this is the demo. I use it different background image, and customer which one is the like it, they can use it actually. And for example, the investment and expense and income is different graphs option. The customer can connect the manually their bank, but this is not secure. And the Plaid is actually very secure system. Yeah, it's the main thing for the our app. For example, I can put directly Apple Store or Android Market. This app is ready. We'll talk about the Supabase. The Supabase actually is our Expo Go using the integration. with Supabase. We are using the mobile application, right? The mobile application, the Expo Go, connecting the Supabase, and Plaid connecting the Supabase too. And this is our data table. Actually, it was not easily for the using the that altogether the integration Supabase, Expogo, and Plaid, but we did it. And Drella firstly work on the visualizations for our app. The first categorize, and that part Drella created. And Nancy was work on our how we can do work. For example, structure, plan, and I forget right now. Nancy, can you?
Huh?
Nancy, can you tell us what was you worked on for us? You created the schedule and plan. We made the last week what we made it, right? What
Yes,
was it? I
exactly.
forgot.
Yeah, so it was kind of like the project management.
Which application you use? The Trello?
Yeah, Trello. We use Trello.
Sometimes I am forgetting. Which account we were using Trello for this?
Let me see if I have the link.
Like this, right?
Yes, that one. Yes.
Yeah. And Nancy was work on the Trello and plan for us. And I was working on the backend actually development, creating the data tables and the bank connection and creating the structure plan. And we were actually a good team. And the end of the our presentation. I hope you like it. And Nancy, would you like to tell anything?
So yeah, so like Hamed said, our product is the finance tracking application. And then it's easy to use. It's called SmartBudget. And you can do so many easy things. It makes it very easy for the users because the clients that we have, they were using like Excel spreadsheets or they were doing manually, so that takes a lot of time. So this is a perfect application for everyone who is on the go, doesn't have much time, and then they can just grab all the information securely from their bank, and then it can also categorize them for them.
Yeah, in the other hand, we created some AI option, but I didn't implement it because I have to work on it for, oh my God. Don't do that. When I'm at the presentation, don't do that. Our emulator, please. However, it can giving the advice for the investment or saving for the following the customer transaction is monthly. I can show one more thing here. You see is our trying the connect the bank and taking the debug. Mhm. This is our tables. Oops, where was it? I was, yeah, I when they run the application, you see it's giving the link. For example, this. If I didn't edit the here the redirect URL, the application didn't find the Plaid. I integrated from the there. Oops, users. And I was integrated with the Google and the normal email for the authentication. I want to show that one too. Yeah. For example, user can create account with email, and we don't want the confirmation email. And I didn't create the Apple because, oh, okay. We are in the end of the presentation. I implemented with Google, and I got that information from my Google account. After then, I can integrate it. And the GitHub too. Yes, is our end of presentation. I showed how it worked our app. Thank you so much. Have a nice one, guys.